The dog nuttery continues. Welcome back. Another worthless month back again to shine the light on this worthless dog culture. First thing I want to play is this video. Again, when I pre-record it, I always lower the volume. If, the volume is too high, just a forewarning, just to turn down your volume and be very careful. And I'm going to try not to talk over the video. So here we go.
And are used for crafts and other
Hope you guys
activities for
can hear.
kids. The problem with the beads, according to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, is that they can become very dangerous.
These water beads can quickly grow, as you can see the difference in size, to become a choking and intestinal blockage hazard.
The CPSC says there have been 4,500 ER visits due to babies and kids ingesting the water beads since 2017, and one death of a 10-month-old, Esther Bethard. While her death did result in a recall of a specific water bead, Esther's mom says more needs to be done.
I followed the directions. There is no warning about what could happen if ingested. If there had been, I would have never allowed water beads in my home for my older kids to use. The risks are far too great.
Now, a New Jersey lawmaker is proposing new legislation called the Ban Water Beads Act, which, if passed, would direct the CPSC to enforce a ban on all water beads marketed for use by kids.
Once these very small beads contact water, they can balloon in size. So they can go up to 50 to 100 times their volume and about the same in their weight.
Dr. Harpreet Paul says once ingested, the water beads can cause intestinal and bowel obstruction and often aren't detected, making it hard to diagnose.
But they don't show up on a typical x-ray. They're not metallic. So it's very hard in the emergency room to know whether a child has a water bead that they've actually swallowed if the parents don't recognize it.
Now, the Ban Water Beads Act will be introduced to the Senate this week. While that makes its way through, the CPSC is warning parents this holiday season to be aware of the dangers of water beads, especially when it comes to babies and small children. Joel?
I had no idea these things were so popular.
So, you're probably wondering, why are you, sorry, bear with me. Why are you showing this? Like, what does this have to do with dogs? And the thing is, again, I've been working with children. I've used water beads. I've seen them being used many, many times. And I, for one, can say I've never had any incident from preschool to kindergarten to school-age children. I've used them and no incidents. And here we have a good example of, of them banning something that has harmed, injured, or has killed a child, and they banned it immediately. I didn't know they were banned until today. I didn't know. I brought them in, thought I could use them, and apparently I can't use them. And they were banned because a child was harmed by these water beads. They're like little soft balls of water, colorful balls of water. Use them for sensory. You can use them for your plants or just for like decorations. And apparently, again, they were banned from using them in schools. And I didn't know this, and there's been a whole outcry, not just in Canada, but all around, I guess you could say in Canada and America, where they have been banned from some stores, banned from, like you heard in the video, banned from schools, from stores, etc., things like that, just because someone was got injured or hurt by it. So I ask, why aren't these dogs banned after they have continuously have killed babies, infants, toddlers, preschoolers, school age, adults, senior? They have killed every single age out there. Every age out there. They have killed. But yet these dogs are allowed to exist in our society. They are now allowed to exist in our schools. In some cases, bully breeds are being used as service dogs, and they're allowed to be in schools being used as service dogs. But yet, no outcry, no ban for that, nothing. But yet, these things immediately get banned after someone was hurt. Few people were hurt. Few children were hurt. But dogs themselves have been killing children for over centuries now. Left to right, babies, owner's dog, neighbor's dog, you name it. Attacked, killed, disfigured, injured, brutality. But this is still allowed to happen in our schools and in our society. So why can one thing that is dangerous be banned, but the other thing that is dangerous, like worthless mutts, they can remain in our society, remain in our schools? It is not fair. And if this was all about safety, if this water bead ban was all about safety, or in general, if it's all about safety, why aren't the pit bull, at least let's say the bully breed, the pit bulls, even the Rottweilers or the Rottenweiler, why aren't they banned? Why are not they banned? They're like, come on. The stats say that the pit bull, between the years of 2005, 20, and 2017, have killed a lot, and by now it is a lot more. But yet, no ban, no nothing. It's very, 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 very confusing to allow this. And in Ontario, they do allow service worthless mutts to be in schools. Drugged up, brainwashed, conditioned, worthless mutts to be in school, even though they carry a lot of diseases. And remember, we had a couple years where the school was on lockdown because of diseases. And if you're sick at a daycare, sick in school, they will send you home so you don't infect the other children. But they allow these disease-ridden, worthless mutts in the schools. So there's one for attacks and one for diseases. So if they don't attack you, they're going to spread their diseases on you. And let's look at all the other things that they have banned. 11 innocent seeming things that have been banned from schools over the year. But why not dogs? Why not the bully breed? They're going to ban Uggs. They're going to ban backpacks. They're banning cupcakes. Again, I've wore backpacks for many years and I've never had an issue with them. Bake sales. Sorry, they're banning bake sales. Pogs. Who remembers this classic game, Pogs? If you were a 90s kid, you know what Pogs were. Bottled water. Look at this. They're going to allow bully breeds in our society. They're going to allow these pit bulls into our school. But they're going to ban bottles of water because of some flipping thing that they did. It's like, come on. And they're going to be ignorant of the brutal dog attacks. They're banning dodgeball. I mean, survival of the fittest, man. Survival of the fittest. They're banning tag. Man, all these games I used to play, they're just saying, we've got to ban those. But let's allow these bully breeds to roam in our society and to continue to kill our children. But tag, let's ban that. Dodgeball, let's ban that as well. They're banning the dictionary. They banned the dictionary from 4th and 5th grade classrooms after parent complained the books contain reference of beep, beep, beep. They're banning hoodies. They're banning homework. But they allow these dogs to exist in our society and in our schools. Again, if they don't attack you, they're going to spread diseases to you. But is allowed. Again, none that are safe. Colorful water beads are child killers, so ban them. What about dogs? Are not dogs child killers? Has not a dog killed a child? Well-trained dogs, owner's dog, neighbor's dog, dog from 3 blocks down, stray dog. They all have killed children, but yet they're allowed to roam in our society, especially in countries like Europe and Asia, where stray dogs are allowed to exist and torment and attack people, and there is no ban. You can't hurt the thing. You can't say anything. If you complain, they do nothing. But water beads, after an incident, automatically that's banned. So what if someone hurts someone with a pencil? Are they going to ban pencils? Are they going to ban pens? Someone hurts someone with a desk? Will they ban desks? Someone hurts someone, with words. Are they going to ban words? It's ridiculous. At the same time, I understand, but it's just not fair to ban one thing just because maybe an incident happened, but allowing these worthless mutts to exist that have clearly kill people every single day. They do. If not kill, they're attacking. If they're not attacking, they're spreading diseases. A school board in Canada has banned the word gun from all spelling tests in the district after the parents of a first grader complained about the word appearing on a spelling list distributed by her teacher. So a child complained about a word, and now they're banning a word. But they will allow, again, these vicious, vile dogs into your schools, into our schools, into our communities. You don't have to own a dog to be attacked by a dog. You don't have to be on public. You don't have to be on another dog's property. You could be on your own property, minding your own business. Even if you hate dogs, don't want nothing to do with dogs, and if you're on your own property and there's a dog out there, if that dog wants to attack you, it will attack you and probably kill you. We have, or at least I have, and many other, channels have, other articles have discussed children being in their own yard, being attacked and killed by a neighbor's dog. But yet, the dogs are still allowed to exist in our society. But water beads and Uggs and now the word gun is now banned from existence, basically. How about this? The glue gun. If anyone has used a glue gun before, it's one of those guns that spray out glue. Again, I have never had an issue with this tool. Very useful, fun tool to use. No issue. I've had 0.00000 issues with it. And all of a sudden, some places they're looking to ban. Some places already have banned glue guns because of a incident or a couple incidents. While these numerous nonstop, dog attack incidents keep going, nothing happens there. Even if they do say they're going to ban a certain breed, like I live in, I don't think I have it on here. No, I don't have it on here. In where I am in Ontario, they have banned pit bulls. They banned a few bully breed pit bulls, but on Facebook, I saw an ad of a Toronto pet shelter advertising for people to adopt a pit bull or a bully breed. Does that make sense? You know what? I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna try to find it. So I'm not just talking. Sorry. So unfortunately, I can't find it. I see the link. Yeah, sorry. So unfortunately, I can't find it. I see the link on Facebook, but it's not working. I did this morning see a Toronto ad advertising for people to adopt a bully breed pit bull, even though apparently I thought bully breed pit bulls were banned. So again, just because they say that there is a ban, they're not going to reinforce it. They're still going to allow these deadly creatures to exist in our society. Since 2005, Toronto or Ontario in general has banned a few of the pit bulls, but yet day to day I'm still seeing these things. Even today, while driving, I clearly saw a pit bull, a bully breed pit bull, with my own two eyes, and I'm in Ontario. Saw it with my own two eyes. So again, this banning doesn't work if there's no reinforcement. So they can ban water beads, Uggs, the word gun, and they're going to reinforce that and say it's for the safety of the children of others. Even though they banned pit bulls for the safety of others, or at least I am still seeing them in my community. I'm still seeing them everywhere, all the time. So it's really unfair that pit bulls, bully breeds, dogs in general can wreak havoc all across the world, while things again like water beads, water guns, etc., get banned, and it's reinforced that you can't bring this in. But dogs again are allowed to roam just like this. They're allowed to roam in schools. And if they're not attacking you, they're going to be spreading diseases. Again, we just had 2-3 years of lockdown to protect ourselves from diseases. But here we are, fast forward. It's like we haven't learned. They're bringing in the disease trap right into our schools, and it makes no sense. This thing can lick you, saliva, dander, and they will have to cut off your limbs. Is this what they want? But again, it's very, 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 very confusing. So that's what I wanted to share. It's just really unfair that the pit bull, dogs in general, can destroy people. Literally destroy lives and families. But everything else gets banned right away. And I understand. I get it why certain things are banned. But it's just not fair. And I could use the same excuse, just like pit nutters use the excuse, my pit bull never attacked anyone. Well, I've used water beads many times, and no one has ever gotten hurt by using them. But yet they are still banned and not allowed in schools. But the pit bull that is banned is still allowed to roam in our societies. And when these pit bull nutters talk about being discriminated against, no one's other than dog haters and the small little percentage of groups, those are only people that are discriminating against them. But everything else has been pro pit bull, pro bully breed. Even after your pit bulls attack and kill an infant, a baby, the media will still defend and try to protect the pit bull best as possible. They always bring in these pit bull professionals to talk about the pit bull. If these news medias were really against pit bull, they would be bringing people that are anti-pit bull, anti-bully breed to talk, but they don't. They always bring in the expert pit tard, the expert bully tard to talk about pit bulls, and it's only the same talking points they always talk about. blame the owner, blame this, blame that, do this, and they don't really talk about the what just happened. This thing just killed a baby, but they won't talk about it. Instead, they're going to talk about the pit bull in the same time praising it and pushing it to people. And it doesn't really make much sense to say that the media discriminates when the media has been pushing the pit bull bully breed propaganda. These things are banned. Pit bulls are banned, but yet they're still roaming in where I live. Why isn't the media covering that? Why isn't law enforcement covering that? They're not covering that. Even though they're banned, they will still, they will still show it. They will still praise the bully breed and the pit bulls. They will. So you pit bull nutters talking about your beloved worthless pit bull is being discriminated against? Come on. No one's discriminating against it. Okay, not no one, but just a tiny bit of people are discriminating against them. While your pit bull is killing a lot of people, it's killing a lot of your pit bull nut owners. It's killing other dogs, animals, natural animals. But yet, you want to play the victim and you want to act as if your pit bull, your dog, your bully breed is 100% innocent when that's not the case. It is 100% guilty. 100% guilty. If you're going to praise these things as innocent and sweet, and when they do attack, you got to be able to handle it. You got to be able to man up to it and say, hey, this thing did attack. This thing was vicious. It is the pit bull, the bully breed's fault. And stop always diverting the blame to the owner. Of course, the owner is always responsible as well, but the pit bull is 100% responsible for killing. When a pit bull wants to kill, it wants to fight, it will kill and it will fight. A lot of these pit nuts and pit bully tards, or whatever, they raised their stink-ass pit bull since it was a little worthless puppy. And then all of a sudden it attacks and kills a toddler. And once again, the pit tards and bully tards come out saying it is the owner's fault, it's this, and saying, oh, my pit bull has never attacked before. The same old talking points every time. This shows how ignorant and brain dead and stupid the pit tards and the bully tards really are. Unable to see that these things are highly dangerous and they have killed too many every single day. Nearly every dog attack. I'll say 9 times out of 10. And that's just being nice. 9 times out of 10, a pit bull has killed someone. Or it has killed another worthless mutt. So you cannot say your pit bull is misunderstood when they're the ones. They're literally the ones. Most of the time, I'll say 9 times out of 10, they're the ones. Without being commanded to, they're the ones killing and attacking people every day without their dumb ass owner telling them to attack. This is Gore the Dog Butcher with another Worthless Mutts. And remember, it is okay to hate dogs.